Ladies and gentlemen, it is episode 16 of the Deathwish Dinner Theater. I am here with Tons
Hello, everybody.
and Jay and Snaker.
Hello.
And we may have other people show up later. You never know. It's a pretty open forum for this stuff, as you know. Most people know. And we're here to just talk about things like per the usual. I mean, never really necessarily a game plan, just an idea. The first thing I want to talk about though is so Baldur's Gate 3 finally dropped on console, I guess, which is neat. That's awesome, you know, because Baldur's Gate 3 has been a lot of people's big game, right? And there's a couple things I would actually love to talk about it. Like I said, a lot of people like it. A lot of people are review bombing it because it's not on Xbox. And also, my British friend can't play with us because for some reason we're on a different patch than they are. Like if I go over to Baldur's Gate on my PS5 right here, going down to information, it says I'm on patch 1.002.004. Well, my buddy Nori can chat over there, who I played through Divinity Original Sin 2 with Tons and my other homie, Angel.
We did dumb shit.
We did, it took forever. That was like a 6-month long playthrough. Fun as all heck, right? Like, really fun. Problem. He's on update 1.002.003, which means he can't join our lobbies and we can't join his lobbies. Because for some reason, the entire UK, OCE, and a couple other regions just straight up don't have the patch. So, I don't know if we're supposed to blame Larian, which I really don't want to do because Larian's a really cool studio. Like, really. Sony for dropping the ball. Or if we blame the UK for being the UK. But that's besides the point. Like, it just sucks because we've been waiting and we really want to run our multiplayer run of the game. Oh well, more bugs will get patched while we wait, I guess, right?
Yeah, but then that patch is gonna come out for us, and then not.
Let's hope that doesn't happen again. And then number 2 with Baldur's Gate. It is getting review bombed out the ass by what I guess. I don't want to just say it's angry Xbox players, but that's what it's starting to look like, because if you actually look at all the super negative reviews for Baldur's Gate 3, they also gave Starfield a 10 out of 10, which is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen because they're not even the same game.
Sus.
Like, it's not even the same type of genre. Like, bruh, why?
Sounds like
Why?
whiny minges.
Like, explain that one to me, somebody, because, like, I don't understand how in 2023, the year of our Lord Cthulhu, you could have some crazy fucking like allegiance to a console or a PC or a platform.
Cringe.
It's dumb.
Cringe.
It is absolutely asinine to me. Like, because I'll play some Xbox stuff, I'll play some Sony stuff, I'll play some PC-only stuff, and I'll occasionally play 1 or 2 games on my Switch. But I don't care as long as I'm having fun.
And this is true.
Like, I'll never understand the allegiance to a specific platform. It's just weird to me.
Close-minded and cringe.
Y'all got anything to add to it?
You've said good, but I have more Larian stuff.
All right, yeah.
They would like to make DLC for the game. They just don't know what.
Which is valid, because I don't think they want to do higher level spells, because
Well, because what the
high level
campaign
D&D is pain.
it technically caps out at about level 15, level 16. I think.
I think the
And
game
play-
caps out at level 12.
Oh, level 12. So yeah, it's like you'd have to figure out a whole new.
It's like right
Like-
before the Paragon stuff, isn't it? Or is Paragon 20? I don't remember.
Paragon goes to 20.
Ah.
Like 20 is the capstone.
I don't blame them for not wanting to balance some of those high level spells, though. They're, pain.
Who likes pain? Like, I don't know, it's just a 9th level wizard spell. Let's just look at what wizards can get, shall we? In the 9th level. I know. Power word kill. Time stop. You know. Wish. You know.
Wish is already just, my god.
Mass polymorph.
Also
Meteor
not okay.
Storm. Ravenous Void. I don't even know what this does. Oh, it's a fake thing. Never mind. We're good. But yeah, like that's just wizard. So like trying to balance out that would be very difficult. But I mean, if they did another adventure thing or
What I'm more worried about, honestly, personally, at least on the high-level spells and abilities, for a high-level necromancer must be the worst thing to balance. Tell me I'm wrong, Tons.
it's not easy. Well, because there's technically only a couple things that count inside that. But does it have? It does have one of the best spells at level 7. Just because of the name. Which is Finger of Death.
What, they just shoving Vecna's finger in somebody?
Wish I had one of them.
I mean, here's the. It's not even that. You just point at them.
Oh.
Oh, and if you kill a person with it, they become a zombie permanently. Under your control.
Understandable.
So, it's kill that townfolk, kill that townfolk, kill that townfolk, kill that townfolk, kill that
Now we've got a
townfolk.
proper mob.
We are now playing Diablo 4 in a good game.
Speaking of Diablo 4, any more news about that, or is it just pretty much dead at this point?
Who?
I believe the consensus is that it's pretty much dead.
Who?
Dilbert 4? No, the famous game.
Whomst?
Alright, what other news do you have, Tons?
We have a possible problem coming for the gaming community.
Oh boy.
Well, the reason why makes sense. It's still problematic for our enjoyment.
Mm-hmm.
That recently the writer strike has been trying to get game writers to join, which can cause a very big problem.
Which, to be fair, I support, like, the writers and the voice actors on their strike.
Yarp.
But as a content creator as well, like, I gotta have stuff to do. So I hope some sort of agreement is made because, like, man, they need their money. I need stuff to do.
I need my payday too. You can't even be mad for me saying that.
No,
You
that was funny.
You fucking left that wide open.
Speaking of which, the sequel to hit game Payday 2 has Payday 3's open beta this weekend. Break those servers.
Yes. Break them. Apparently they already broke them before, but keep breaking them.
I have a few more things I could add to for later things.
Yeah, keep talking.
So, well, one thing, let's all hit our favorite punching bag again, Blizzard.
Uh-oh.
It's not as bad, but it's cringe.
What happened
They put out their first round of the tutorial things for Reinhardt, Mercy, and Tracer, and they're dumb. It's literally just tutorial shit on how to learn how to play the game, and it includes things that aren't even in the PvP mode for you to do, like exploding barrels.
What?
Or jump pads.
What?
It's like they put shit into it that don't exist in the PvP version of the game.
Are those
you
in
to
any
practice.
of the PvE maps they just put out?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to those.
But that doesn't matter because it's supposed to be the tutorial stuff for the specific PvP.
Which I think is hilarious that you need to make a tutorial about explosive barrels.
Hey man, whatever works.
Granted, that's a very important thing to know because a lot of people, like Cass, are colorblind. So, the average...
Homie, I just don't shoot
No.
barrels.
Let me finish. The standard philosophy of barrel is red, you're gonna be dead. Doesn't apply because a lot of people either can't see it or you're like Borderlands where you have like 10 different kinds of fucking barrels for different elements. Anywho.
So yeah, let's all point and laugh at Blizzard Entertainment for
I'll
continuing to fail.
I'll add another punchline to that joke though, Tons.
Oh.
How about the further fucking of the illustrious Overwatch canon by revealing the ages of every single character in the game?
They changed a bunch of
boy.
ages, and it was wild.
What are the biggest discrepancies? Let me hear these. I don't know about this.
I don't know. I mean, you can look at
Oh god, I gotta look this up.
one naked cowboy at Ram Ranch and figure out all the bullshit lore that got fucked around with him in the last 6 years. Not even counting the name change. I'm just talking about how they've flubbed his fucking lore left, right, and center every other fucking patch.
Okay, I found a post, but let's see if I can.
I know Steph was talking about it the other day. Funny shit.
Oh yeah, that's a. Yeah, the newest. I forget what she is. Whatever Kiriko was. Apparently, she's in her 20s, but they have shown her, Hanzo, and Genji training with very little age difference.
Yeah, I don't really know
they're
what
nearly
Blizzard's
40.
doing. I feel like it's one of those things where you just kind of ignore it.
Yeah, kind of like you ignore the story of Doom.
Doom
in
has a
2016. In 2016, but in Doom Eternal, the story's actually really fucking interesting.
Look, man, I just punched demons in the face.
Exactly.
Now, let's go to another segment real quick, because we were talking about angry people with consoles and video games in general.
Sure, shoot, homie.
Let's go see how bad the PlayStation Store is real quick. We're gonna filter by release date and new. Okay, we have Grand Blue Relink, you know, something quite a few of me and my buddies have been waiting for forever. It finally has a release date.
You
Still
wanna
don't trust the
touchy-
release date. That new Prince of Persia, okay. Alone in the Dark.
You don't
Alright,
care about
neat.
Prince of Persia, not really.
Okay.
Disney game. Can't wait for that to be shovelware.
Disney World.
Exo Primal. Probably will be dead by the end of the month, even though I really liked it.
Big sad.
Ooh.
Avatar game. Huh? Okay.
Ooh.
Huh?
The reboot for Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Neat. That's neat. Another Warhammer game. I can't wait for it to also lose support in like 6 months.
Wait, which one?
Well, plus it's
Realm
Age
of
of
Ruin.
Sigmar, so
Oh yeah, Age of Sugmar.
yeah.
Never
Sigmar.
heard of it. Never heard of it. Something with a firefighter and a shotgun. I don't know.
The fuck?
Hell yeah! Cosmic horror.
Cosmic
first-person
horror
shooter?
first person.
What?
Another Vampire the Masquerade game that isn't fucking the one we all want.
Yep.
A Star Ocean remake. Neat. That's okay. Lords of the Fallen. Please don't suck.
Please.
Alan Wake 2. I've waited
Yeah,
30 goddamn
yeah.
years.
And we got Jake Gyllenhaal.
I'm so happy for Jake.
Another UFC game. Okay.
Don't care.
Whatever these
Moving
are.
on.
Not even bashing them. Just they look like shovelware. Another Hot Wheels game. Didn't the last Hot Wheels game do really badly though?
I think this is the second one of it though, so it could do better.
I'm just more worried it's not gonna do well.
You know, that's the thing I want to look up that I heard. That
Ball
recently-
Lab 2. A Grinch game. Okay. Sport game number 47. The Assassin's Creed game nobody asked for.
No, the Assassin's Creed game they asked for like 15 years ago, and now nobody gives a fuck about.
Disgaea 7. Don't care. 6 suck. A Survivor game. Huh?
As the Hebrew.
A Fate game, which will probably end up absolutely fucking sucking because Fate games haven't been good in a long time. A Paw Patrol game, because why? Why not?
There's a new
Kids.
movie coming out, I heard.
Yeah. Another Dragon Quest game that nobody asked for because it's not Dragon Quest. And Avatar The Last Airbender game.
Oh,
Paycheck
yeah,
3.
I forgot about that Airbender one.
Another sports game.
Hey, they gotta get it ready in time for Christmas, and by ready, I
Premise.
mean barely fucking functioning.
I'm not questioning this, and I'm not complaining, and I'm not gonna talk about it. But it's another fucking weird thing that probably shouldn't be on Sony's store. Liza P. probably is gonna suck. I did not actually enjoy the demo.
Oh, big sad.
Mortal Kombat 1. It might be good. The beta was fun. A lot of shovelware. PS5 has no games. Another sports game. So yeah, gaming is in a weird state. I'd pull up Steam, but I'd like to stay monetized.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, you could probably just look up a list on one
Wait,
of them
this game-
shovelware websites.
Wait, this launched the end of August? What the fuck?
What?
You know, one of those websites where game journalists are. There's probably a list.
Sure.
I'll
These-
stick to not.
Fair enough. Shall we return to the news?
Man, what you got?
Oh, I've got plenty.
See, is there anything else
Oh.
I got? But you know what? I took my turn. I'll share the turns.
First off, probably not going to touch it, but I am enjoying looking at it. Have y'all ever heard about the Lord of the Rings Return to Moria?
Eh?
That is
that's
a,
the
that
mining,
is,
the
yep,
Minecraft with dwarves.
that is a survival Minecraft-like, deep in the mines of Moria with everybody's favorite rock-loving midgets, dwarves. But I bring it up mostly because the dev team has gone knee-deep in the Tolkien guts to create and flesh out a large lexiconum of dwarven language.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, something the Smeagol game couldn't do.
Smeagol.
Still
I mean,
blows my
hey.
mind that they really wanted to make a paid DLC for Elf language. Or did, I don't remember. I
Yeah,
stopped
but
paying
they
attention.
did make a paid DLC for the elf language. Or no, I think it was blocked behind one of the special editions or something at first, and
I don't fucking know.
Also, the game will feature your dwarf singing in both English and Dwarvish
oh, dope.
as you're fucking mining.
Okay, I don't care. I'm getting this game now. This sounds fucking great.
There was a small gameplay video attached to it. I will grab it uno momento. But yeah, I'm not big into these fucking kind of survivor-ass games, but when it's about fucking dwarves, you have my attention.
Yo, we gotta go mining. We mining. We're definitely gonna mine too greedily and too deep,
I have
and I
mild
don't care.
interest in the survival genre. It's just those are the type of games I want to be on a big server with a bunch of friends.
What? You would have up to 8 or more players in this game.
Apparently, there have been a few delays to this game, but considering they were writing the fucking dwarven language,
I would rather wait for a game than see it come out as garbage. Like, I waited for Baldur's Gate 3.
I still got that first.
and other than the fine folks of that studio, I'm sure making all sorts of dwarvish slurs for orcs and goblins,
Yeah, and elves, hopefully.
and elves, more than likely.
It'd be nice to see things, return to form in that kind of game, considering that's, like, how that universe works.
In other news, Studio Ghibli reports that,
Keep talking, I'll be right back. I gotta turn on my
Some-
AC.
that reports of The Boy and the Heron being legendary director Miyazaki's last film may not be the case.
Oh,
So,
he's
He
changing?
may still be in the ballgame.
I mean, that'd be interesting because, I mean, sadly, I think the man does need to retire just because he should spend some of his time enjoying his life. But
I agree. But that
It's
is
like-
unfortunately his decision to make.
yeah, that is ultimately his choice. I just hope he doesn't end his life working on something that he doesn't get to finish.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, speaking of news of that variety, the students are working on the next arc of Berserk.
Oh man, we will have to. I'm gonna pay attention with bated breath. I will say that.
Now, if you want to talk hilarious, absolutely hilarious, constant L's in the gaming community,
Oh, I love me some elves.
why don't we take another look at the fine fuckwits of Ubisoft?
Booby soft. Oh boy. What? Well, are there boobies? Is the real question.
No,
Oh, big sad.
there's a whole lot of titting around, though. So,
And,
you know Skull and Bones?
Yep. Oh.
Now, they haven't reported another delay yet, But the
Hope
game
you
has
think.
lost its third director.
Yeah, I heard rumors of that, and fuck, what are you people doing?
Womp,
Well,
womp,
to be
womp.
honest, I think they fucked up initially when they made a deal with the Singaporean government to make this game. Who the fuck makes a deal with an entire country's government to ship a fucking game?
The French.
Because now they're stuck with this fucking thing, and it ain't been made. It's been like rebooted 3 or 4 fucking times during its 10 years of development.
Oh shit, does this mean it's gonna be worse than Star Citizen and still not have any playable content?
I, for one, am just laughing because they wanted to make money off of a system that everybody loved from good old Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and they just keep dropping the ball. Like, they use one of their plans for it was to be a fucking like Rainbow Six Siege with ship combat, which with each ship having its own skill set and bullshit.
Which I think was back when I actually had interest. 'Cause
Now
it was
it's
different, you know?
I lost track of what it is now, but either way, it's
Resource Manager, the game. Spreadsheet Simulator
Yeah.
number 56.
Like, what they should have done is just made their own Sea of Thieves, and everyone would love it.
Dude, if we had a Sea of Thieves that was built more along realism, I'd have been in.
Funny.
I mean, hell, it wouldn't even have to be like fully realistic. If it had just been like,
Nah, I want to be on a
Okay.
long voyage and accidentally contract scurvy.
I'll be honest, I do appreciate Sea of Thieves' lack of realism and goofy ass shit, but the art style is not my deal.
And as Hawk said, and had a fucking PvE only mode because
please, for the little fucking god, I don't
One
want
of the
dickheads
biggest,
getting on my ship.
one of the biggest like turnoffs for me for Sea of Thieves is I just want to go pirate with my homies. I don't care if I don't get anything. Like I'd like
I
to
wanted to-
earn upgrades and stuff slowly still. But like I want to play PvE pirates with my friends. I want to do hood rat pirate shit.
No, not hood rat, bilge rat pirate shit with my friends.
I apologize for my outburst.
I mean, but it's not wrong. Like I just want a fun PvE pirate game.
Yar har
That lets
fiddly
me-
dee dee.
Like I want to go to fucking Tortuga and get wasted with my friends.
And get in a pub fight.
With my friends.
Yeah. It's like that. What?
Then
Why
I
is
wanna
that so
talk-
much to ask?
I want to talk shit to somebody from across the ship, and then board their ship and steal their shit.
I want to keel haul fucking Jay for literally no reason besides that he's on my ship.
I ate the last scone.
You bitch, the scone.
I ate the last hardtack biscuit. The funniest thing is, I only know about that because I read the entirety of the Gottschalk and Felix books.
Yeah,
Those hardtack biscuits are fucking cool.
I mean,
I
dude, it's just a big cracker. That's all it fucking is. It's just a big cracker.
That's full of a lot of nutrients and
What's
very preservative.
yes?
Anyway,
Get
where
my
was I?
hardtack and grog.
So, other exciting news that came out since our last podcast, we got a big dick video of fucking Space Marine 2 gameplay. Chaos Space Marines confirmed. It's the Dusty Boys of the Thousand Suns.
Oh wait,
And
Thousand
they
Suns
got-
are-
And they
I
got
didn't
them-
know. I didn't hear about this. What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Talk.
they got pictures of Thousand Suns
Oh my
Terminators.
God, I'm gonna punch Magnus in his one good eye.
And other promotional images not only do we have the co-op campaign, they have confirmed in the promotional images that there is a separate PvE mode along with PvP.
I know some people aren't that big of a fan of PvP, but something about Warhammer 40k PvE makes me happy. For me,
Now-
that is something I want.
Now, there's something I just want to question.
Hmm.
What if it's, and don't get mad at me for saying this about the Thousand Sons, what if that's just like the PvP force entirely? Like the bad guys are Thousand Sons and the good guys are one of the other legions, possibly,
As the
spa-
PvP
Space
mode?
Wolves. Yes.
That would be lame. Somewhat, because you wouldn't be able to play dress up with your Space Marine and
Yeah, that's one of the things I would be sad about.
yes.
But if I could take some lightning claws and punch 1,000 Suns in the face, I wouldn't be against it.
Well, at that, you could just hope that somebody's wearing the more than likely pre-made Thousand Suns set, like they did with every other fucking...
Yeah.
Like, they had that in Space Marine 1. They had fancy fucking armor sets for John Legion 1 and John Legion 3. You remember them.
But yeah, hopefully they leave in the customization because that was super fun. I made hot pink noise marines.
You would.
And I
Make noise
I played-
marines in any
and I
other
played-
color.
played raptors. And I had a lot of fun jumping around and hitting people with a thunder hammer.
Now, what was I gonna say? Oh, right. So, an article I caught on John Journalist website. Would you like to know what the developers use as a reference point for making this game? I'll give you one guess. I'll give you one hint. Fan film.
Now, wait, for which game? For
Space Marine,
Space Marine
2.
2?
They
Starship
use...
Troop? No.
No,
Use a fan
fan film.
My brain died, I'm sorry. I mean, was it Adeptus?
Adept? Are you saying Adeptus Ridiculous?
No, the Astartes. Sorry, not Adeptus. Astartes.
Yes, sir! They used the Astartes fan film series as a reference point for the entire game. Which is fucking great. I love that.
So am I gonna get to see Captain Titus do the hardest run with a fucking knife then? Because that run went hard.
I mean, have you seen the gameplay?
yeah, I haven't seen that run.
Goddamn.
Like,
This
That
track
run
just
was-
kind of got really loud. Sorry.
oh,
Go ahead.
did
Go
I-
ahead. Just DJing here in the background for the podcast.
I mean, there's
I
only
mean, let-
one thing. Oh, sorry,
Let me pull up that fucking gameplay trailer for you then. Let me see.
There's only one thing I'm not sure how I feel about for Space Marine 2. Is like I understand it's a little more realistic, but I meant for the gaming. But you can't get health back easily, or as you could in the first Space Marine. So it's like, oh, that might be some problems. Like, it's just more protecting your shield than anything.
Well, did you watch the 9 minutes of extended gameplay, Tons?
I believe so.
Well, I'll still put it in the thing for you.
Or like, is this a newer one, or is this the...
This is from August 30th.
Maybe I didn't watch...
No,
that
you
one.
probably definitely didn't watch this one because you were surprised at the Thousand Suns.
Yeah, so yeah, there's your answers. But I
Got
don't
'em.
put this- Watcha.
Anywho, other than that, funny news, haha, Venom Spider-Man 2 fucking collector's edition post. Who's up? Gone from 9 Inch Nails to 19 inches of venom.
I mean, that probably made some people very happy. But it's gonna turn into that meme format where something gets stuck in some place you don't want it.
Ha!
Who knows where those symbiote tentacles have been?
But you got anything else rolling, sir?
Let me see. Let me see what I can dig up.
Is on the sadder side of news, while you're looking
Oh!
things up.
I do got one more, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just do this one real quick. So very sad. The BioWare had to lay off more people, which is making Dreadwolf seem a little lucky, or not lucky. What's what I'm looking for? Scary and possible development time.
Who?
Yeah, it's coming to that point.
No, I mean, what's the game you're talking about again?
Dragon Age Dreadwolf.
Who?
And I can't tell if you're being serious or not at this point.
No, I'm not, but I've
what I
never touched a Dragon Age game in my life. And I will apologize for making a lot of crappy jokes about it, but fucking BioWare.
I know BioWare.
BioWare.
Their last 2 games have not been good.
Remember, guys, BioWare magic. Finger waving.
So, you know, little worrisome. If we
We'll
might
see what
the,
happens.
we might see the consumption of BioWare soon.
Consumption? More like
Well, no,
dead
of-
in a
of-
ditch.
I mean, EA's aspect of, oh, your studio's not doing good, we will consume the biomatter.
Unfortunately.
I'm still saddened that we'll never get a Mercenaries game.
Yeah. It's legitimately a shame that EA just cannibalizes companies at this point.
I mean, it's not the only one.
No, it's not, but
Volition's
it's,
getting put out in the ditch next.
yeah, but like EA is probably the most critical offender.
The most prolific hamster mother.
Unfortunately, Volition is being put out to pasture and shot like a dog as well.
Though, I mean, Volition kind of did it to themselves too, though.
Allegedly, I hear that the tone of that game is actually on the publisher.
Yeah, I've heard they actually had the game.
That is
at a
interesting to
decent
learn because I
point.
did not know that.
I mean, I didn't know it until last week, and I haven't looked into it much, but I heard mumblings about it.
Yeah,
so,
so one of the
might
reasons
not
that-
be 100% their fault.
one of
but-
the reasons it might have taken so long to get out was because of Deep Silver. Supposedly they already had the story and tone figured out. It was gonna be kind of like a soft reboot to the series, and they're like, nah, don't do that. Just make it about a bunch of friends and other shit. That's not gonna sell.
Bunch of Gen Z fucking Zoomers trying to get big and become criminals.
Like, I don't want to bash it, but like, it's annoying. It really is.
Combination of the tone and the bugs really put a lot of nails in the coffin for it.
Yeah, it's not good time. big sad.
Unfortunately.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of big crime tone video games, what the fuck was that game called? Crime. What the fuck was that game called? The fucking game that had like 10 shitloads of fucking actors and bullshit.
Oh, the fucking that like true crime stupid
Crime
game?
Boss Rockay City? Is that
Yeah.
the one with
I
Chuck
think that's
Norris?
what it is. Yeah.
So, funny story about that, everyone. Y'all probably don't even know about that fucking game because it dropped out of nowhere with barely any advertisement. But apparently it's shit, from what I've heard.
I've seen
And
a little gameplay.
would you like to know what they announced for this weekend specifically?
I'm
A
listening.
30% off sale! Right on the same weekend where Payday 3 is having their beta.
Ironic. All right, you guys keep going. I shall be right back real quick because I have responsibilities.
I will save my next story for when you return because it is part of a game that you tend to enjoy on occasion.
Yes. Man, I have something I can use to fill the dead air.
Shoot.
So we all know Starfield. We've all heard Starfield, know about Starfield.
Yes. Have you created your Todd playthrough yet?
No, because I'm not gonna play Starfield.
Fair.
Now, have you heard of a game called Immortals of Avum?
I've heard of Immortals of Aether, but what's this other one?
So Immortals of Avum is a Electronic Arts first-person magic shooter.
Oh!
You do finger guns at people and kill them with magic.
No, I remember seeing gameplay of that one. I got you, homie.
So, like, I didn't even know it dropped. It dropped the 22nd of August.
Man, people need to put some of these fucking games on the YouTube ad algorithm.
Yeah. Now, out of curiosity, I checked IGN, even though it's IGN.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, let's do a comparison of Starfield and Immortals of Avum. Starfield is currently sitting at a 7 from the website, and an 8.4 from people on the website.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think Immortals of Avum is sitting at?
I don't know, a 6?
What's wrong?
Immortals of Avum is sitting at an 8 from IGN. And
Okay,
an
that's hard to
8.1 from
actually
reviewers.
believe.
Why, did you play this game?
No, but it looks like fucking garbage.
Well, I'm just
Immortals
doing
of
a-
Avian just looks like generic garbage.
It does.
Ouch.
I'm not saying it doesn't. But the fact that it still got ranked higher than Starfield, being like, I don't even know what the fuck.
To be fair, Starfield is also getting review bombed by even big reviewers because of the exclusivity.
Well, I'm talking about on IGN though.
Yeah, it's IGN though. I wouldn't really take their opinions very seriously.
Oh, I don't. I just find it
Just
interesting that
remember the God Hand review.
random.
Remember the fucking Gen 3 Pokemon review.
Shut your hole about God Hand.
Granted, too much water is a valid point when talking about the Hoenn region, but that is not something you include in a fucking review.
Facts.
Like, I'm a fucking genuine Gen 3 simp, but even I can admit there is a lot of goddamn water in that biome.
Too much water is what somebody who's a Mountain Dew exclusive drinker says.
More like a Mountain Dew and glue drinker.
Drink your
Mountain
Mountain
Glue.
Glue.
Drink the Mountain Glue.
Oh dear Christ. Okay, your turn, Jay.
Speaking of insulting terms like glue drinker, did y'all hear about Modern Warfare 3 is going to have an AI-powered in-game voice chat moderation system?
Oh
God,
yeah,
I
because
heard
that'll
about
go
this.
well.
Right.
Also, welcome to the party, Snaker.
That's not a bad
The
job.
AI
Make the
will
food.
be used to identify in real time and enforce against toxic speech, including hate speech, discriminatory language, and harassment. It
Can't-
already uses text-based filtering across 14 languages for in-game text, chat, and usernames, and an in-game player reporting system.
Well, time to make a key of
Because
non-offensive terms that mean offensive things.
Because, just muting somebody in the voice chat personally isn't enough, I guess.
I can understand if people are saying something like absolutely fucked. Like
Yep.
absolutely fucked. Like actual racist bullshit, homophobic bullshit, transphobic bullshit. Like,
Actual neo-Nazi rhetoric.
yeah, no, basically, I can understand, like, moderating actual hate speech. But then you have motherfuckers, like, you've heard me go off, and you've heard me, like, fuck you, kid, your mom's ugly. I don't know. I guarantee you that
Mom's
gets hit by
a
the
hoe.
auto mod stuff.
Well, yeah,
But
'cause
what
you're
does
saying,
that
"Fuck
really
you."
mean? Nothing.
Imagine getting banned for hate speech when I say "fuck you, Baltimore."
Yeah,
Gaming is a
being me-
weird place nowadays because the things that actually have to be dealt with, they don't get dealt with by this stuff.
Because they're getting bogged down by stupid shit.
Because, yeah, no, like, these bots and stuff are going to focus on everything and they're going to be too broad. And I can almost guarantee actual hate speech, actual hateful rhetoric will literally just walk right past.
Or people will just invent new words. That's how people have gotten around it
Well, yeah,
for
no.
generations.
Well, I agree. It's just, I find this stuff really silly because there's way to deal with this. Like,
Yes, the personal mute button.
yes, that, and, you know, if they're actually saying something real, report it. And then what the
Yes.
system should do, they need to hire people to manually go over these reports.
But that means paying people, Cass.
That
And this
doesn't
is
if this
Activision
is
Blizzard.
no. That's the thing though. If this is an actual concern for these companies, then they need to pay somebody. While I understand these companies will never do that because it's more about getting, you know, money into Bobby Kotick's fucking pockets or, you know, people like him.
Bobby
We all
needs a
know
little
the
yachty.
answer. We all know the actual answer for this, but nobody will do it.
Bobby needs yachty number 5.
Because these big companies only care about the bottom dollar and making shareholders happy. And while I am absolutely ready to blame a company for its actual mistakes, let's not forget, sometimes it's not the company. It's the shareholders. It's the tippity fucking top.
I mean, you want to talk about a game company that got fucked by investors? Why don't you look at the guys who made fucking Disco Elysium?
Facts. The big
Oof.
facts. And you're welcome to go
Like-
over that for the people that don't know.
Nah, there's too much to go into that. If y'all want the TLDR, there is like some actual big money fucking crime level shit going on with that. Like they arrested like the writing director and the creative director for some shit. And basically the top investors just took over the company and gave them the boot in some like big crime level shit. Like there is too much to get into it just by myself. Y'all can Google the I can't remember the name of the fucking company, which is embarrassing, but just Google
Disco Elysium.
Disco, hang on. Disco Elysium company. Look up in Google, Zaum, ZA/UM. It has been about a year or two of fucking weird shit going on with that situation.
Gotta love it.
Which is sad because Disco Elysium is probably one of the greatest fucking games that has ever come out in like the last 10 years.
Yeah, no, I can't
While the
disagree with
content is awful and will make you sad and will psychologically damage you and your soul as well to play it, it is so fucking good. Also, it is not very safe for Twitch, in my opinion.
Nah, I
I
definitely agree with you.
I would agree with that. But what else do I have? Cass, do you have anything you want to talk about?
Not really. My biggest thing I wanted to cover was the Baldur's Gate 3,
Baldur's Gate stuff?
because it's very frustrating personally.
Well,
I
I
just
got
want to play
something.
games with my homies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got something that's kind of nice to hear, even though I'll never get to play this game.
Mm.
So again, I was talking shit about Starfield before.
Mm-hmm.
Open white monster.
Boomer juice.
And as somebody
now
who's been
that-
playing it, I've been having a lot of fun. Yes, it's buggy. It's Bethesda. But I do want to point out one thing. Least
For
buggy
sure.
Bethesda game I've played in a long time.
I mean, as long as you haven't been game broken out of like quest progress, I'd call that a win in my book.
No, absolutely. But go ahead, Tons.
So now that I believe they've stated now that the game is out, they will have their team working on it for bug fixes and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
They are supposedly going to be working with Arcane about trying to get Redfall fixed, which is
Wait
kind
for
of nice
that.
to hear.
No, I can't disagree with that. I would like to see Redfall actually, like, succeed.
Redfall Reanimated Edition. Let's go.
Like, even if it's a game I'm not a fan of, or I've ragged on, I want to see these devs put out a product they're proud of. Like, I really do. I
Yeah.
mean, at the end of the day, even if it's a game you're not a fan of, even if it's a game you dislike, you'd still like to see artists actually, survive.
No, that's my exact feeling on No Man's Sky. I'm not into that kind of game, but goddamn, if that's not the greatest gaming redemption arc of the last 2 decades.
Facts.
Yeah. Which is, kind of crazy to see, though. Like, it was kind of bad, and I was like, oh, hey,
That's pretty good.
yeah, it's pretty good.
The only minor bit of news I could think of, new Fortnite season. Big fun. Liking
Fork
it.
knife.
Me and the homies having fun on the fork knife.
And again, that's a game that I honestly thought I would have zero interest in because
You and me fucking both.
Fucking-
I've
Yeah.
bounced off of every
Fortnite.
goddamn battle royale in the goddamn market.
But my god, if Zero Build isn't actually unironically fun.
Now the only thing I'm pissed off about Fortnite is their dogged perseverance in not letting me buy the Doom Guy skin.
Yeah, I feel like they really do need to, like, put those back into circulation.
If
Put
only.
Travis Scott back in the store.
No.
No, he could go die in a fire. That man is an unrepentant shitbag.
Yeah, but you want other people to buy it so you can shoot him more.
Fair. Point for tons. I'll concede.
Yeah, I got one on Jay. I'm only behind by like 20 now.
I mean, you always got one on me. Actually, it's 2. It's on your hand, though.
But here's the thing, you're still doing better with less.
That's the fucking funniest part of my life, I'll be honest.
It's like, yo, I'm at a handicap and I'm still whooping your ass.
That made my grade school days even funnier. I ever tell you fuckers about that?
I see a double handicap.
How about, it was like the 8th grader student fair that they run? You know, like Bozo's Buckets, a dinky little practice putting thing.
Frog launcher.
Excuse you?
Oh, have you never seen that? Yeah, it's just like a wooden catapult that they put like a rubber frog on.
Interesting. But
I have to
no,
fi-
I'm sure you know what I'm talking about in terms of like a student fair run by like the 8th graders, right?
Yeah.
So, just in the cafeteria hall under one of the school buildings, They got all the usual shit, including a manufactured jail cell that you could be a little shit to your classmates and pay one of your tickets to put someone in there for like 5 minutes.
Oh, amazing.
But they also had a big TV setup with which one was it? It was The Simpsons Crazy Taxi Game, The Simpsons Road Rage, and the rule was arcade rules. If you have to pay to get in, but if you win, you stay in. I was in for a very long time against people 4 or 5 years older than me. And the funniest thing is, I never told my parents about it, but the 8th graders told their parents about this short little shit that kept running them for their fucking foams in Simpsons Road Rage. For like
Beautiful.
30 minutes to an hour. And yes, I do still find it fucking hilarious that despite the handicap of 2 fingers, I'm still able to compete, so to speak. But anyway, that's enough about me. We got any more news?
Also, I just want to note you have the reason you kept winning is because you have the same amount of fingers as Simpson characters.
I mean, I guess that's why I got so good at Halo, too. I knew how those 4-fingered motherfuckers operate. You okay over there?
That was great.
That was good.
All right, Tons, what else you got?
Oh, I'm running out of things. Oh, because I didn't look at any of the TennoCon shit, so I don't know anything about that.
Oh, yeah,
now.
Warframe 1999.
TennoCon happened. The man in
Featuring
the wall.
Tool.
Featuring the man in the wall. Get ready to rep tap
Wait,
tap
featuring Tool?
all over these nuts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I think it was either Pink Floyd or Tool they were playing in the trailer for 1999. I can't remember off the top of my head. It was one of the two. Oh, not my problem.
I mean, one small thing. I know none of us really care about Warzone, but you can shoot Laura Croft now.
And Ariana Grande.
What?
Or wait, what was
It
the...
was Nicki Minaj.
Nicki
Nicki
Minaj.
I don't know any of their fucking names. Fair enough.
You're talking about the song for the reveal trailer? Or, like, teaser?
Yeah.
According to YouTube, so give or take, it is claimed for Into the Void by 9 Inch Nails.
Maybe it was 9 Inch Nails and I'm just higher than a kite.
It could happen.
I mean, you
That
might be.
Nicki Minaj thing is fucking hilarious because they really don't have anybody keeping an eye on the motherfuckers in the source filmmaker industry. I will leave it at that. But they grabbed that bitch's model immediately and got to work.
Of course they did.
Not even a shred of hesitation.
Not
As
a
expected.
shred.
Sounds about right.
What else was there? Oh yeah. I'm pretty sour with Randy Bitchford and the greater Gearbox company at the moment. But I will give them credit when they decide to make a bundle of every single Borderlands Borderland that ever Borderlanded and call it Pandora's Box. That's some pretty good marketing right there, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
First time they've actually done something mildly funny, though. Borderlands hasn't been funny since Borderlands 2. Change my mind.
I wouldn't know because I didn't play pre-sequel simply because the oxygen system pissed me off.
Just play Claptrap.
Fair.
And no, I won't change your mind because, yeah. We could talk about the rare Netflix W if we want.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
One Piece live action actually good.
Yeah.
To the fans, critics think it's too. What was the terminology?
Fuck the critic.
Too in line with the main story.
Let me hit you with the. All my homies hate the critics.
Oh, too in line with the main story. Oh, so you wanted them to invent some bullshit. Sure. Did you want Garp to be a fucking robot or something?
We just get Frankie early.
Like, the only thing that I'm pissed off about personally is that, what the fuck are they doing with Hachi?
Eh?
The wholesome octopus lad was not in the Arlong arc. So where the fuck he gonna be?
We will find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, in like, I don't know, 20 years, because he shows up, like, way later.
It's all good. Ain't no problem.
Yeah, well, he doesn't show up until,
Sabodi.
yeah, I couldn't remember, sorry. Well, yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah, no.
We'll have to
Just
wait and
goes to
see.
show that, when you have actors and writers and, you know, the guy who writes the fucking manga involved that love what they're doing, you're gonna make a banger. It's not gonna be one-to-one of a banger, but it's a fucking good show. Suck on that shit, Cowboy
Right.
Bebop.
I will never
I mean,
forgive Cowboy Bebop for what they did in that live action.
Spike Spiegel.
That's not even my problem, homie.
that's
They
just one of those
destroyed
things.
my favorite character and completely removed that character's entire story arc
What do you mean?
and
I'm
turned them
joking,
into
but-
like an influencer.
I'm kidding. I know.
I just can't remember that character's name to save my life all of a sudden.
It's because you don't want to remember because it hurts so much.
No, I'm really bad with names, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, actually, I did see some news about that.
Hmm.
They have the script ready for season 2 the second it gets confirmed for the second it gets picked up for a second season. They got that shit ready. It's already written.
Neat.
Wait, for One Piece or for Cowboy?
One Piece. No.
Okay.
Bebop's a fucking skeleton rotted
Yes,
corpse
I think,
right
'cause I
now.
think it's dead if I remember correctly. I'm
It's
just-
dead. Dead as hell.
I mean, because I'll say this, I don't have Netflix, so I haven't watched it. I've just seen clips. Man, that fucking Zoro versus Mihawk fight, like, made me feel some type of way.
I mean, the best part is they actually made props for both Mihawk's sword and his knife sword.
It's like, yeah, for his little necklace knife.
Yep.
It's like, man, that fight did something good to me.
I do find it hilarious that one of the greatest jobbers of the East Blue chapter, Don Krieg, just got completely fucking ignored because of how they wrote the Barati arc. Call him Job Krieg because he is fucking employed. Which is a shame because despite him being one of the greatest jobbers on the Grand Line, I really did appreciate all the bullshit in his armor. Like, I'm gonna take these shoulder pads, put them on a stick, and turn them into a fucking exploding halberd. Because fuck you. Or, you know, you just pull out the shield and shoot fucking bullets out of it.
Gun shield.
Like, I know it's supposed to be, like, somewhat pirate technology, but the actual crazy technology in One Piece is actually really fucking cool.
I mean, I said him before, Frankie.
Yeah.
Frankie is a G. Change my mind.
He's a G and a pervert.
Still a G.
Yeah, so legit. But yeah, fucking Frankie, super.
See, Tons gets it.
Oh, you want to know what the best thing about that series is right now? Props to the I'm feeling shameful for not knowing his name, but the guy they got for Sanji went all in for this part. My man took kickboxing classes. My man took cooking classes. My man did literally every fucking thing that he could do to prep for this role of being the chef that kicks motherfuckers. And I respect that.
To answer your question, his name is Taz Skylar.
Taz Skylar. Props to you, sir.
And I think this is actually kind of like his first big thing.
I mean, to be fair, I think that's kind of the case for, like, everyone.
He also looks like somewhat looks like a happy Eminem from the 90s.
Like, let's be honest. How many of those names do you know out of the cast of One Piece?
Probably none of them. I won't even lie. Let me. One Piece live action cast. What we got going on here?
Like,
I might know Joe Albus.
I'm gonna be honest. If they get who I hope they get for season 2 for Dr. Kureha, the only person I'm gonna recognize from that cast is Jamie Lee Curtis. And the fact that all of these motherfuckers were okayed by Oda just shows that that's pretty fucking crazy how well this is working. Also, who just popped in? Is that Joel and Lily?
Definitely he is one of them.
Cheapest.
Hey, Alice.
I would sleep.
How about
Really?
you, Lily? You got any gaming news, Dad?
I have farmed Ur-Ute over 90 times.
I'm sorry.
That sounds about right.
I have already maxed out 2 stacks of Spoils of Conquest.
Oh, God.
I am all set, baby.
Dedication to the grind set. Respect.
I also
While you were
finally
out
getting-
there doing a podcast, I was grinding.
Knee deep in Ur-Ute's guts.
Turn that mind set into a grind set, Jimbo. Also, I can confirm Word of Crota is probably the best weapon for Void Titan.
Oh, boy.
Neat.
Can't wait to get it. I think
Yeah.
I'm 2 more away.
Tons, Jay, anything?
I think I am currently at the end of my knowledge rope for what I can remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess
I'm
small
content
bits
with what we've talked about.
Yeah.
As per the usual, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Death Wish Dinner Theater, episode 16. I got it right this time.
Oh, we finally got the number back?
I remembered. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, watch the Twitch, check out the Patreon. I don't care. Any of it actually helps. We're just here to entertain. As for now, though, peace, and we'll talk to you guys later.